Please tell me your name.
Sir, my name is Prabhu Prasad Panda.
Okay, and your roll number for this exam?
Sir, my roll number is 312798.
Okay. So give me a formal introduction.
Sir, I belong to Kendrapada. I have completed my post graduation in management, and right now I am preparing for civil services.
Okay. Tell me something about your hobbies and achievements.
Sir, my hobby is doing social work, and my achievement is, sir, I have donated blood many a times, and also, sir, before the corona pandemic, I have renovated on pond in my village and make it unusable to usable.
Okay, so today is your third interview. We'll discuss about current affairs. Okay, and also leadership qualities and all.
Sir.
So you have heard about the Quad?
Yes, sir, I have heard about that.
Tell me something about the Quad.
Sir, Quad is the quadrilateral grouping which consists of the members like Australia, India, USA and Japan. And basically this is formed to maintain the security in the Indo-Pacific region, and the main objective of the formation of the Quad to oppose or to counter the hegemonistic behavior of China in that region, to provide maritime security and all other things.
Okay. What is the most important, according to you, what is the most important virtue, okay, of a leader? Leadership ପାଇଁ ସବୁଠୁ important virtue କୋଉଟା ଦରକାର? ବହୁତ ଗୁଡ଼ିଏ ଦରକାର, ସବୁଠୁ important କୋଉଟା ଦରକାର?
So the most important virtue is to listen to everyone, and basically to support the teamwork activities, to support each member in the team, and give them provide the right guidance and right direction, and this is the I think the best. Will appreciate the work of the team, and always the leader is one, sir, who should always take the benefit suppose of the group. When there is some the group achieves success, the team achieves success, he should celebrate the success and he give almost priority to the team, and at the time of failure he should give his responsibility for failure. When the wins, he to take the responsibility of the team, and at the time of failure he should give his own responsibility because of failure. This should be, sir, in my point of view.
Okay, fine. Sure. So, what do you mean by conflict resolution, and what are the steps in conflict resolution? Suppose you are, administrative officer, and you are asked to resolve a conflict. What are you going to do? How will you resolve conflict?
Sir, first I will go through the detail in the case. I will try to find the solution from my side. First in my mind, then I will involve the team or my subordinate and or my colleagues in that, and I will have a discussion on that, and finally I will resolve the case as per our discussion. It is the conflict management. I will considering each viewpoint of the members, the team members, and I will try to resolve the issue.
So, a leader, okay, should be strong in decision making, means he should be rigid, or he should accept what his followers tell him, and he should take their opinion and then listen. Which type of leadership is more effective?
Sir, the leaders should listen to all the opinions given by the members, all the decisions given by the members, and work accordingly. If it is ethical, and it is no problem. If something, if he is not satisfied, then he can also ask them for further discussion and have a consensus over that decision. Unilateral decision will not be effective, and it will be, sir, degrading the leadership quality.
So, tell me something about the various types of leaderships or styles of leaderships or types of leaders that you know.
Sir, which type
Like
of
democratic leadership, okay, autocratic leader, who
Yes, sir.
whatever he wants he will do. Democratic leader, he will listen to everyone. So there are various types of leadership.
sir?
Okay, laissez-faire leader is there, who basically, is just, he does not interfere in the work of his subordinates. He just gives them the work, and how they do it,
He
he
will
does not interfere. He allows them to grow. So I have told you 3 other forms of leadership you can tell, or types of leaders.
Sorry, sir, I
Okay.
don't know.
As an administrator, okay, do you know the concept of ethical dilemma? What do you mean by
Yes, sir.
ethical dilemma?
Yes,
Tell
sir.
me, what is ethical dilemma?
Sir, ethical dilemma is in the decision making, which is ethical but creates some dilemma like situation, some fallacy like condition at the time of taking the decisions. Suppose, sir, in the present is in that bureaucratic organization, suppose I am working in a bureaucratic organization, my higher authority is asking me a task to perform, but in somewhat it is not as per, it is breaking my ethical views, ethical behavior. So at that time I am facing through a situation which is called as ethical dilemma. To taking decision, ethical decision, it is some problem is arising. That is, I think, in my point of view, sir.
Okay. Now suppose there is a ethical dilemma between your conscience and your duty. Okay, your conscience is telling you to do something, and your duty or the law tells you to do something else. Okay, so in that case, how will you act, and what steps will you take?
Sir, in this particular situation, I will go through the situation. I will analyze in both the perspectives, my consent and my duty, and I will try to find a middle path in between them, in which I will be proceeding. If it is possible and very no moral, means it will be satisfying both the condition, I will try to find a middle path. If this situation is not permitting, so as per my duty I will go for, not my conscience.
Okay. So tell me something about the relation between India and Iran of late. It's the last 2-3 years. Has there been some problems between India and Iran?
Sir, India and Iran has a very good relationship in the previously. India has built a port in Iran for access to Afghanistan, that is the Chabahar port. Because of that, we are having access to Afghanistan. That is benefit, because Afghanistan is situated, border is situated in the POK region, so do not have access to over that. And after USA sanction on Iran for breaking the JCPOA, Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action, so US has imposed sanction on Iran. So that's why, as India was the third largest importer of the oil from Iran, So this trade has means collapsed, completely collapsed. So India is getting some problem for that, and recently the project, the Chabahar train project, it has also been given to China because of the slow progress in this project by India. Right now the situation is not well in the favor of India, as India is supporting US, or India is obeying the sanctions imposed by US.
Right. So some countries are now helping Australia in building a strong force against China. They have even decided to give them nuclear, okay, powered submarines and other deadly arsenal.
Sir.
So which are those two countries?
Sir, one is USA, another one is UK. Actually, they have formed the group, new group recently, which is named AUKUS.
Uh-huh.
Australia, UK, and US. And Australia, here Australia is the gainer because he will be receiving the nuclear submarine, 8 nuclear submarines from USA. Sir, this is basically, this group was made basically to maintain security in the Indo-Pacific region, and the main intention is to, sir, counter China in that region.
Okay. To counter China.
Sir, basically.
Okay. What is about the relationship between Turkey and Russia in the last, let's say, 5-10 years?
Sir, both are opposing to each other in that form. Sir, mainly, sir, Turkey is the member of the NATO, which is, sir, against the US. NATO was formed against USSR, so it is anti-USSR. So that is that problem, sir. Both are opposing to each other, sir. Recently, in the recent conflict between the Azerbaijan and Armenia, so both are supporting the opposite countries. So
what happened? What was the final?
finally, sir, some status quo has been maintained because of the interference. Because, sir, Turkey was supporting Azerbaijan, whereas Russia was supporting Armenia. So finally, as per the mediation intervention by the Russia, finally status quo has been mentioned in that year. But basically the Nagorno-Karabakh region. No conflict at all right now.
Okay. Russia was supporting which part? Which country?
Sir, Azerbaijan.
Azerbaijan.
Sorry, I'm sorry, sir. Russia was supporting Armenia.
Armenia.
Turkey was supporting Azerbaijan because it is a Muslim dominated country.
Okay. Tell me something about the Balaram scheme of government of Odisha.
Sir, Balaram scheme was launched by the government of Odisha in order
What is
to...
the full form of Balaram?
Sorry, sir, I don't remember.
That okay. Tell me about the scheme.
Sir, Balaram scheme was launched by the government of Odisha to provide loan, the crop loan to the landless laborers, basically. Landless laborers is provide the credit to the landless laborers, sir. and credit society has been formed, and this is providing them to do that.
Okay. Any feature of this scheme that you can tell me?
Sir, actually presently I am unable to recollect.
Okay. Other important schemes of government of Odisha?
Sir, Government of Odisha has launched many schemes. So far as farming activities are concerned, the Kalia scheme was most widely popular scheme of Government of India, and sir, Abodha scheme, which is to main aim to develop Puri as a sir world tourist destination for development of the Puri, and sir the drinking water scheme, the piped drinking water scheme, Vasudha scheme, and sir Mo Jami Mo Patta was to provide land right to the people, and sir other schemes like Biju Pakka Ghar Yojana to provide the Pakka Ghar, the house to the people, and also under this scheme on government is giving house facilities to the the slum dwellers in the Bhubaneswar area. Basically present it is a very attractive point, and sir many more schemes government has launched. Mamata scheme for the women and etc. Women and the lactating and pregnant mothers. Mamata scheme. More clinic schemes are, many schemes are there. So yes.
Okay. So finally, tell me something about the strategic ports that India is targeting to increase its geopolitical reach.
Sir,
With whom we have some kind
Yes.
of agreement, and we can use those ports even for military action.
sir, actually to counter China in his string of pulse in the Indian Ocean, which is encircling India, is a threat to India, and India is also developing one to taking the ports on the lease basis. From Mauritius we have taken, and the Assumption Island, and the Agalia Island, and then from Oman the Dukum Island, the Dukum port, and Hambantota is China. Sir, I'm unable to recollect, and from Singapore there is some port. So this is basically, as per the political scientist, this is the diamond necklace, what is to counteract this string of pearls scheme of China. India is implementing the diamond necklace. Sir, I am unable to recollect the exact port, but I am only remembering the Assumption Island, the Mauritius, and sir the Agalia Island in the same region, and sir in Thailand also, in Singapore we have also taken some port in the lease basis, and basically in the Chagos archipelago, that is Diageo Gracia, we are also implementing a naval base there. India is planning to have, that is the British India occupied territory there, and India is also implementing to counter China that, and India is also targeting China in the Malacca Strait.
Okay. So tell me something about what are the major qualities that an administrative officer is expected, okay, to have, especially while facing crisis situations, or let's say while facing some problems, for example, in case of dissent by his subordinate staff. Okay, subordinate staff is basically not agreeing to what he is saying and what he is ordering them to do. There is some form of dissent. Okay, so in that case, how administrative officers should react?
Sir, the main quality of the administrative officer is to listen what their subordinates are saying first, then analyze it and have taken consensus over that. Suppose they are against his decision and as per him his decision is right and foolproof. So he has to think in that way and he try to convince to persuade them so that the decision could be changed as per his convenience or as per the right way. If he is not, then he should be stick to his decision if he is very much sure about his decision.
Achha. But then he will not get the support of his subordinate staff, without which he cannot do his work.
Yes sir, they may not cooperate, but this should not be sir there. The administrator, sir, some certain duties are there. The duty of the subordinate to obey the rules and regulation of that the higher authority. So they have to do. If they are not cooperating, then he will take the action, the proper action which is there in his hand, without any fear, without any thinking anything else. He should have take the proper action. He should make them understand, warn them.
So if after that, what will happen is that these people, his subordinates, lower staff, they will not support him, or they will basically not cooperate with him in the daily work. Then what will happen? He will not be able to do his work. No, what do you think? What is your
Sir, he will have to warn them. If they are not doing their duty diligently or religiously or in that proper manner, then he will take strict action. If they are not cooperating, then he will have a discussion with them and explain all the situations. Sir, because of your non-cooperation, I am unable to perform my daily duties, which is against the development of the people of that region. It is affecting our decision making and our work as well as the people work. So if they are again not responding, then he should take the strict action as strict as possible to keep them the right track.
okay? My last question to you would be, suppose there is a very, prominent religious place, temple, which is built on illegal land. There are a lot of devotees of that temple, renowned in the local area.
Sir.
Court has ordered that temple should be demolished because it is on government land, it is illegal construction. And around 10-20,000 people are gathered. They are not allowing, any kind of government machinery or government people to enter into that area. The children and kids also they have brought. Protesters. You are in charge of that. Demolition of the temple. You have been given that job. How will you handle this situation? There are kids, women, and general people, men and all, in the crowd. It's a huge crowd, 15 to 20,000 people. They have encircled the temple. So in that case, what are you going to do?
Sir,
The
first-
court order is that it has to be demolished and all the notice, etc., everything has been given before 1 month or something. But since 1 month, they have ordered the area. They are not allowing any government official to even enter in that area. What are you going to do? How will you solve this situation?
Sir, first of all, I will try to persuade them in a very polite manner. I will talk the leaders, their leaders. I will call them and I will talk with them personally, and I will tell them this is the order of the court, which is beyond my jurisdiction. Even I cannot do anything other than to demolish the temple. I will try to persuade them. So if they are agree, it is all right. If they are not agree, because it is a very a sacred place as per their cultural beliefs and the religious beliefs, so I will do the other mechanisms that is sir available to me, the rash type of mechanisms. I will first many times try to persuade them, try to make them understand, try to deliver whatever I know, whatever the court has ordered. There is no another option. So if in the extreme case, I will go for the another option to demolish that.
Okay. So that will be the end of the.
So that will
Thank you. So overall ଆପଣଙ୍କର ହେଲା ଠିକ୍ ଅଛି, ଆପଣ ତାକୁ ଠିକ୍ରେ ଆନ୍ସର୍ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି। ଓକେ, କାରଣ ଏଗୁଡ଼ା ତ ସବୁ ବେସିକାଲି କିଛି ଠିକ୍ ଆନ୍ସର୍ ନଥାଏ, ଏଇଟା ପର୍ସନାଲିଟି ଉପରେ ଭ୍ୟାରି କରିବ ପର୍ସନ୍ ଟୁ ପର୍ସନ୍।
ସ୍କିମ୍ଟା ମନେ ପଡ଼ିଲାନି ଆଉ କମ୍ପ୍ଲେକ୍ସଟା ବି
ନା ସେଇଟା ବହୁତ ଗୁଡ଼େ ଜିନିଷ ସେଠି ମନେ ପଡ଼ିବ, ଜଷ୍ଟ ଆପଣ କନସେପ୍ଟଟା ତ ଜାଣିଛନ୍ତି ନା, ସେ ନାଁଟା ସିନା ମନେ ପଡ଼ୁନି, ଆପଣ କନସେପ୍ଟଟା ଜାଣିଛନ୍ତି ସେଟା କହିଦେବେ। ଆଉ ସେଇଟା ମନେ ପଡ଼ୁନି ବୋଲି ଚୁପ୍ ହେଇଯିବାଟା କିଛି ନାହିଁ, ଜଷ୍ଟ ଟେଲ୍ ଦେମ୍ ଯାହା ମୋତେ କହିଲେ ଆଇ ଏମ୍ ଅନଏବଲ୍ ଟୁ ରିମେମ୍ବର ଦ୍ୟାଟ୍ ନେମ୍ ବଟ୍ ଦିସ୍ ଇଜ୍ ଦ କନସେପ୍ଟ, ଏଇ କାରଣ ପାଇଁ ହେଇଛି। ବିକଜ୍ ଅଫ୍ ଷ୍ଟ୍ରେସ୍ ଆଉ ପ୍ରେସର ବହୁତ ଜିନିଷ ସେଠି ଫ୍ୟାକ୍ଟ ନା ଏଗୁଡ଼ା ସବୁ ନ ଡେଟ୍ ଏଗୁଡ଼ା ନ ମନେ ପଡ଼ିପାରେ, ସେଇଟା କିଛି ବଡ଼ କଥା ନୁହଁ, ବୁଝିଲେ? डायरेक्टली कहबे किसी प्रॉब्लम नहीं कि सर दिस इज द फैक्ट, दिस इज द कॉन्सेप्ट बिहाइंड इट एंड मोर ए तीनटा आइलैंड ना मन पड़नी बट सेटा गोटे गोटे डायमंड गोटे नेकलेस ऑफ डायमंड्स इंडिया चेष्टा करछु करे केतेटा जगह हेई गलनी और केतेटा जगह हम देखु करे ठीक है फाइन
रिमार्क
हां रिमार्क कहलो सेटा ठीक अछि आपनकर मोस्टली এই क्वेश्चन गुड़ा तो जनरली आप निज पर्सनालीटी ऊपर डिपेंड कर आंसर करेंगे, आंसर गुड़ा प्राय ठीक थी ठीक अच्छे
सर लास्ट जो पचारे मते सेटा जो डिमोलिशन करे टेंपलटा सेटा
हां सेटा सतरे बहुत लोग अछंती, सो इफ यू आर टेकिंग यू आर यूजिंग फोर्स दे विल यू नो इट विल बी अ प्रॉब्लम।
जे भी ना बुझले फाइनली तर कोन करी सर सेग्रीगेट करबी ना वुमेन ताको ना केମିତି कौन करेंगे से जगह हठात तो बुलडोजर तक चले
नहीं चले होबनी सो लाठी चार्ज भी यू नो दे विल बी इंजर्ड, सो फर्स्ट आई विल अरेंजमेंट करिवे इंक्लूडिंग दैट ऑफ फर्स्ट एड अरेंजमेंट एंड मेडिकल अरेंजमेंट, काइन वर्स्ट केस रे जदी फोर्स यूज करया पड़ला कैजुअलिटी हेबे जाबे, तेनु हमर तो इंटेंशन टा नो कि कैजुअलिटी करिवा, हमर इंटेंशन कोर्ट रो ऑर्डर टा भी ओके। सो ता आगुरु अपन टेक्निकल जिनसे केटा कहि परिबे कि इफ आई एम ऑथराइज्ड, इफ आई हैव द अथॉरिटी और थ्रू द कॉम्पिटेंट अथॉरिटी आई विल एंश्योर टू इन्वोक सेक्शन 144 देयर ठीक अछि, जोठी कि से गैदरिंग दा हबा आगुरु जोठी हम हाउ कि गैदरिंग हेई परिबो से हबा आगुरु सेठी जेंति लोक भिड़ न होई परिबे से एरिया रे 1 किलोमीटर रेडियस रे कर दे परिबे ठीक है, तथापि से लोक हो गले ठीक है भी गले सर इन दैट केस प्रथम ये कह देन बहुत गुड़े नॉन लिथल सेटा यूज हुए, नॉन लिथल मेजर्स कैन बी यूज्ड लाइक वाटर कैनन्स जो कि इंजर्ड है छोट पिला भी अच्छे ना पानी जोर पड़ो से छिटके पड़ी जाए ओके खंडे आंटूरे कि फैटल नुह ठीक अच्छे, तो सेगुड़ा वाटर कैनन्स का यूज हम नॉन लिथल फोर्स विल बी यूज्ड as the last resort because the aim of the administration is not to harm anybody or not to you know cause harm to the religious beliefs or to disregard the religious belief of people. Thing is that it is a court order. Had it been a political or land issue, maybe government could have, it's a court order, it has to be implemented unless a higher court stays it.
तो मुझे अप्रोच कर परबे कि गो फॉर द हायर कोर्ट रिगार्डिंग द स्टोरी
सेटा आपन को मन सेटा एग्रीड पार्टी माने से मंदिर वाला से जी
से हम तो
हम ताको सजेस्ट भी माने यू आर इन द एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन यू हैव टू फॉलो द लॉ इज दैट दे हैव नॉट गॉट द स्टेट इन नाउ, सो ऑब्वियसली जहां कोर्ट ऑर्डर करछथि सेटा आपन ताको इफ दे गेट अ स्टे ऑर्डर एंड दे कम एंड शो इट टू दैट वी हैव गॉट अ स्टे ओके हाँ in that case of course you will stop the demonstration
कोर्ट हायर अथॉरिटी
हाँ हायर अथॉरिटी जदी कहउछन Okay, because a lower court or a general court has given something a decision, सेटा खाली कोर्ट ही तक ये करेगा. Okay, ठीक है. Let's
सर
think
ଗୋଟେ क्वेश्चन ଥିଲା କି ମୋର ହାୟର ଅଥରିଟି ମତେ ଗୋଟେ କାମ କରିବାକୁ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ତ ମୁଁ ସେ କାମଟା ଯଦି ମୋ ପାଇଁ ଅନଏଥିକାଲ ହଉଛି ତ ସେଟା ମୋର କ'ଣ କରିବା ଦରକାର ସର?
Yeah, unethical रे बहुत dimensions है. Is it outside? He is asking me to do something which is illegal, which is corrupt or something. I will outrightly मना कर देंगे. ठीक है. If he is asking to tell me or do something which is actually within the purview, but he is not within the law. Okay, but he is not following the process. ठीक है. गोटे लोक ताको compensation 10 लाख टका मिलिया कथा. ता पाखे सब माने एलिजिबिलिटी अछि. किंतु सी अप्लाई करने की तार डॉक्यूमेंट्स से कोन गोटे मिसिंग अछि. Okay, he should get. Ultimately, result would be the same. तो सही जगह रे I would ask for a written order. I will not take verbal order. ठीक है जी सर. अपना फाइल रे लिखि दियंतु सेटा कि compensation should be given to him. ठीक है जी.
रिटर्न ऑर्डर
रिटर्न ऑर्डर ना ऑब्वियसली जोटा कंप्लीटली इलीगल के तो रिटर्न ऑर्डर देबे.
देबे
तो मु इंसिस्ट करी मु वर्बल ऑर्डर रे काम करी. मु रिटर्न ऑर्डर पे इंसिस्ट करी. रिटर्न ऑर्डर ले के तो इलीगल ऑर्डर के देबे नहीं. तो सब लगा था मे बी ट्रांसफर ऑफ देबे यू नो सेठी आ बाड़ी बसे देबे किंतु मु बोल कामडा मु मो कामडा आई कैन नॉट बी रिस्पांसिबल फॉर द एक्शंस ऑफ अदर्स. सो फ्रॉम माय साइड इफ माय हायर अथॉरिटी टेल्स मी टू डू समथिंग व्हिच इज अनएथिकल and illegal, ये दीटा अलग अलग जिनिस. सर्टेन लीगल थिंग्स में आल्सो बी अनएथिकल. जेमिति कि एठी आपण गोटे जाउछन्ती गोटे बस्ती उच्छेद करिया भी सेठी बहुत छोट पिला अछन्ती सेना वेरी पुअर पीपल ताकर आपुडी रहया पे जागा नहीं सेतमे सेठी सेने गोटे गवर्नमेंट लैंड गोटे फ्री पड़थिला सेठी से रहउछ. ओके, सो अगेन एठी यू नो दिस इज कॉल्ड सिचुएशनल एथिक्स. सिचुएशन देखि कि एथिक्स टा आपणकर ये होची. एठी एथिक्स कोन कहूची ना आपणकर से लोक तो हैरान हो जा बे ह्यूमैनिटी पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू तार पुनी अरेंजमेंट आपण को अलग करे पड़ो. तार भी गवर्नमेंट खर्च उठेबो दैट इज आल्सो ऑलवेज नॉट फिजिबल. ओके, तार भी अलग प्रॉब्लम सब हो राइट. तेनो बट जदि एई जो पर्टिकुलर क्वेश्चन पछारे मु रिटर्न ऑर्डर ऊपर इंसिस्ट
अपन
कर.
लास्ट टाइम पथन तार आंसर सर कोन हो
कोडा
जो वस्तु इच्छा दबो कोर्ट ऑर्डर दे देछि किंतु ताकर किछि रिहैबिट सेटलमेंट की ताकर किछि रिहैबिलिटेशन रो प्लानिंग हेइ
नहीं नहीं सबू जगह रे आपणकर जो ओल्ड एज शेल्टर ये सब टाइप शेल्टर होम्स थे. ठीक अछि तो ताकू इनिशियली किछि टाइम पर्यंत सेमिति कोठी गोटे गवर्नमेंट रो जो अच्छी व्यवस्था सब जगह रे थे. सेठी किछि समय पे रखी कि तापर से माने ताकर बुझाज करी दे हैव टू फेंड फॉर देमसेल्फ. ओके, सेई जो वर्षाटा हबो सेटा क्वेश्चन देला कि 2-3 दिन ପରେ सेठी बहुत जोर वर्षा हबार अछि. ओके, तो छोट पिला अछि सेठी कोन तो सेठी से टिल द वेदर इंप्रूव्स नॉर्मल वेदर होला पर जो ताको आपण रखी दे करे. ओके, कोन से
कोर्ट ऑर्डर ले भी कोर्ट ऑर्डर दे जे गेट भीतर करा किंतु एमति एले कले करी हो
कोर्ट रे ऑर्डर करछथि कोन एविक्शन करिया
एविक्शन करिया को अप टू सर्टेन डेट विदिन 15 डेज.
हां हां सेटा ऑर्डर तो मन हो से जो नीडी लोक अछथि ताको भी आपण नॉट रिहैबिलिटेड बट टेम्पररीली ताको कोठी ओटा रखा 4-5 डेज तक जेतरे वेदर ठीक हो से हम पड़े
सेटा किंतु एविक्शन होबई हो
सेटा हो बट द लॉ सेज दैट हैज टू बी डन. ठीक है, अनलेस इशूइंग अथॉरिटी से यदि कि धरन कि ओटे कोर्ट रे कहला कि लोकड़ा हैरान कि ऑर्डरटा ये करो
को आज
हां हां सेटा आपण देखि हवे. ओके,
सर ओवरऑल
ओवरऑल ठीक अछि.